Shree Krishna asked Arjun to cultivate knowledge by which binding works will become liberating works. So when Shree Krishna asked Arjun to cultivate knowledge, Arjun became confused. He said, on one side you asked me to fight, on the other side you are saying cultivate knowledge. How come this dual instruction? Shree Krishna, your ambiguous words have confused me. I know that is not your intention. You are kind and compassionate and wish my welfare. So I am humbly requesting you, please dispel this confusion. What do you want me to do? You want me to work or you want me to cultivate knowledge?
Bhagavad Gita Sloka chanting is followed by translation and commentary by Swami Mukundananda.
Arjuna uvacha jayati chet karmanaste mata buddhir janardana tat kim karmani ghore mam niyojayasi keshava vyamishreneva vakyena buddhim mohayasiva me tadekam vada nishchitya yena shreyohamapnuyam. Shri Bhagavan uvacha lokesmin dvividha nishtha pura prokta maya nagha jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yoginam.
Arjun said, O Janardhan, if you consider knowledge superior to action, then why do you ask me to wage this terrible war? My intellect is bewildered by your ambiguous advice. Please tell me decisively the one path by which I may attain the highest good. The Lord said, O sinless one, the two paths leading to enlightenment were previously explained by me. The path of knowledge for those inclined towards contemplation, and the path of work for those inclined towards action. Arjun was prepared for this war. However, before the war, he requested Lord Krishna to pull the chariot between the two armies so that he could see the soldiers gathered on either side. When Lord Krishna obliged, Arjun saw his relatives, friends, superiors, teachers, and he was horrified. Is this what is going to happen out here? Am I going to be a participant in this? It is better that I run away from this battlefield. I do not want such a victory that is stained with the blood of these, many of whom are worshipable by me. So Arjun became so depressed by the situation. He felt his knees giving way, his courage disappearing. And in that situation, he took shelter of Shree Krishna. So this verse is referencing the previous chapters. So to put it in context, I'll take you through Shree Krishna's discussion. So in the second chapter, Shree Krishna began giving Arjun knowledge. He said, Arjun, while speaking apparently words of wisdom, you are in fact thinking very foolishly. Those who are wise lament neither for the living nor for the dead. So Lord Krishna first of all gave self-knowledge to Arjun, that what is this I we all talk about? And he introduced the concept of the soul. He said, you are not the body, Arjun, nor is any of these soldiers gathered here. The body is constantly changing from childhood to youth to old age. Similarly, upon death, the body will change. The soul will go into a new body. So Arjun, you are eternal. Never was there a time when you did not exist, nor will there ever be a time when you will cease to exist. Who is it that you are killing? Who is it that is being killed? Having given Arjun this knowledge, Shree Krishna then encouraged Arjun to do his duty. He said, Arjun, by profession you are a warrior. You have your duty and obligation to society. If you run away like this, people will not understand that you ran away out of compassion. They will say Arjun chickened out, he didn't have courage, and they will call you names. And what can be more uncomfortable for a brave person like you than people thinking in this manner about you? So in various ways, Sri Krishna gave the first concept, do your duty. Then he moved on. Because doing duty does not help us attain ultimate enlightenment. It's a good deed. You do your duty, you get good results. But what of those who don't want material results? What is the option for them? So he then moved on to selfless work called Karm Yog. From Karm he shifted to Karm Yog and said, Arjun, if you don't wish to be entangled in the reactions of work, then learn to do your duty without attachment. Do your work with no attachment to the results. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. So if we are detached from the results, the work we do does not bind us. Like for example, if somebody kills another person, now that is a culpable offense and the result can be capital punishment. But you have a policeman who's doing his duty. And a criminal has attacked, and for protection of the public, the policeman fires him. And that person happens to die. Now does the government say you killed him? You should be hanged for this crime? No. That policeman is doing his duty without attachment. He's got no hatred, he's got no love, he's just discharging his duty. So when we do work without attachment to the results, such work does not bind us to this world. So Sri Krishna encouraged Arjun to do his duty in this manner. Like a nurse performs her duty in the hospital. The nurse takes care of the patients without experiencing happiness or distress. She does not neglect what she's supposed to do. She does it to her best ability. But yet she's unattached. If the patient dies, she may feel sad for a moment, but that's it. If a child is born, she may feel joyous for a moment, but that's it. And a mother in the same situation is either feeling elated or depressed. So the difference between the mother and the nurse is doing duty without hankering for results. So how do you stop hankering for results? By giving up attachments. By understanding that worldly things are not my goal. What I am seeking is spiritual treasures. So to develop this dispassion, one needs to cultivate knowledge. You can call it Karm Yog. Shree Krishna called it Buddhi Yog, the yoga of the intellect. And he asked Arjun to cultivate knowledge by which binding works will stop be binding and become liberating works. So when Shree Krishna asked Arjun to cultivate knowledge, Arjun became confused. He said, on one side you asked me to fight, on the other side you are saying cultivate knowledge. How come this dual instruction? Shree Krishna, your ambiguous words have confused me. I know that is not your intention. You are kind and compassionate and wish my welfare. So I am humbly requesting you, please dispel this confusion. What do you want me to do? You want me to work or you want me to cultivate knowledge? So that is what Arjun is asking in this question. So Sri Krishna begins answering Arjun's, addressing his doubt. He says, Arjun, since the beginning of time, there have been two paths to eternal welfare. The path of knowledge and the path of works. Why these two paths? Because human beings are all different. Our natures are not the same. Accordingly, the paths to welfare are also various. You can't fit the same shirt on everyone. So how can you fit the same technique on everybody's mind? Some people will say, it doesn't interest me, it doesn't appeal to me. So there are those people who prefer to work. And there are those people who prefer to contemplate and cultivate knowledge. Accordingly, there are these two paths. In one path, the endeavor is contemplation. Think, I am not the body, I am the soul. Contemplate over it again and again and again. Some people relish this a lot. And there are others who find this insipid. All right, what am I supposed to do? You tell me this and I'll do it. So Sri Krishna is just stating that fact, that there are those who would rather engage their intellect in combating these truths and there are those who would utilize their mental, intellectual, and bodily faculties to do something. So Shree Krishna says, Arjun, these two paths of work and knowledge have existed ever since humankind has existed.